Hey folks, welcome back. I hit the button and realized I had no water, so it was like, hurry up and beat the clock. I didn't quite make it back in time, and that's okay. Yeah, good stuff. I ate a delicious homemade pizza tonight. Very salty. So yes, there will be water in my life this evening during the stream. So guys, here it is. Take 3. Yunobo of Goron City. Let's see if I can actually, get this. Now, I have played this through a couple of times throughout the week. I think I got it. I've actually discovered a couple of things along the way, too, so I was actually kind of glad I took the extra time. Because I even remember saying a couple of times in the other playthroughs, I don't really know what the point of this is, and I don't really know what the point of that is. Funny when you keep, replaying the level, things like that start clicking. So, give me one moment here to make sure the technical side of stuff is working. Come on. Come on, technology. Hey, Dee Dee, what is up? Hi, you see and hear me? Well, that answers that question. Awesome. Now I don't have to do the sound check. Thanks. Yeah, I'm having an awesome weekend so far. Hope you are too. And this is the one. I feel it. I feel like this is going to be a good thorough playthrough of this whole shebang here. The whole kit and caboodle. The full Monty. I like how he took all of the hair that he had left on his head and he made a bun out of it. That's probably what I'll do. Oh, okay, I'll have to check my email. Thanks for letting me know. Hi Jackie, what's up? Yes, this is actually live. So you get to see it as it happens. All the blooper reel stuff happens real time. It's a great time. Alright folks, about 2 more minutes here. And then off we go, and I just realized I am not centered. Why am I not centered? Sometimes when I get up and do stuff, like I bump something, and then I look at it, I'm like, doggone it. Can't seem to figure out where my center is. Is that it? Kinda, sorta? Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and call this good enough. I'll do a real quick intro, and then I'm gonna finally, hopefully, fingers crossed, get through the fire temple in a good, proper manner, and make it actually look like I know what I'm doing. Oh, thanks, Jackie. Yeah, I don't know, I'm a stickler for stuff like that. I like things to be centered, and if they're not centered, it catches my attention like a moth to a light. And then I just don't stop noticing it, so yeah, I think we're good. Although I think I'm only like 2.5 fingers on this side and 3.5 fingers on this. See, this is going to cause a problem. I feel like if I slide my pizza box any more to the left... Yes, I'm actually using a pizza box to hold up my setup. Then it might fall off the table. Oh wait, I'm so smart. I can just slide my couch over. Oh, Doyle rules! Alright, so now I push this past the 5-minute mark, I can finally do a little bit of gameplay. So guys, thank you so much for joining. Just as a friendly reminder, please take a moment and mash that like button. And by the time you're done doing that, it'll be party time. Symmetry is a plus. Yeah, see? Symmetry! I use that word constantly. Especially when I'm playing Legos or No Man's Sky. Alright guys. Alright, I owe Raymond Lewis a shout out. See, since I can't ever remember anybody's names, I have to write it down now. Well, maybe not last time, but one of these 2 times when I was doing my playthrough on this deal, Raymond Lewis said, hey, why don't you try a rocket on that train cart, whatever, mine cart, to get up and over the broken tracks. I was like, oh, that's so smart. Didn't cross my mind, so anyway. Yeah, hopefully I'll remember that when I get to that point. But that definitely worked, so yeah, I definitely want to showcase that. Raymond Lewis. I'm going to forget that name in 10 seconds, so I need to put my list somewhere where I can see it here. Alright. Now that I got my personal bubble all squared away. Ah, thanks, Jackie. Ah, sweet deal. 2 for 2. I don't know what that batting average is, but it's pretty awesome. Alright guys, I'll do a real quick intro here. And we'll kick this party off. Welcome back, folks. Level Up Royal here with you once again. And guys, it's time. What is this one called? It's time for Jeez, I'll just start over. Welcome back, folks. Level Up Royal here with you once again. And guys, it's finally time for the regional phenomena here in Goron City. And that would be Yunobo of Goron City. I think I said that right. I'm just going to press. So folks, before we actually get into the... well... So folks, to kick off the questline, go ahead and talk to this group of NPCs standing here in the middle of Goron City. And this tutorial is going to include everything. It's going to show the fist fight that we have with Yunobo. It's going to show the fist fight we're going to have with the giant monster on top of the volcano. And last but not least, we're going to do a real thorough walkthrough of the Fire Temple. And guys, we're going to show all the loot, all the directions, all the ways.
All talking about marbled rock roast, are ya?
So without any further ado, let's get into this. And before we get started, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, that is always appreciated. Okay guys, yeah, just so y'all know, I do these live so you wouldn't see the chopped up version. But it was brought to my attention that I should ask for the, I normally do that at the end of my videos. But I was very firmly informed that I should be doing that at the beginning of the videos. It's like, okay, got it, got it. That's going to be a tough habit to get into, but I'll try my best. So anyway, I'm just, you know, making sure I say that now, so that when I do get around to the edited version, it will be ready to rock and roll. Alright, so enough jibber-jabber about that, guys. Thanks once again for joining. Let's have some fun tonight. Toodles! Yunobo of Goron City. Actually, I think it's Yunobo, like, you know, Bo? I think. That hasn't been confirmed yet. Oh, batting 1,000. Okay, I knew it was like an even number, but I didn't know which one. I almost said 100. Shows you how much I know about sports. Retakes for editing, you know it well. Yep. Comes with the territory, I guess. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? California boy. Thanks, Jackie. Alright, guys, I am going to... You know what, I'm going to fast travel. It's just going to be quicker and easier. While I get some more water under my belt. Water the horses. So I mentioned quicker and easier. It's because we have some altitude from up here. No tool and sneeze yet. We're still in city limits. But definitely a lot quicker than the way I tried to do it the first night when I got in here and did this. Alright folks, so welcome to Yunobo HQ. Excuse me, YunoboCo HQ. It's the Goron's version of Petco. Alright guys, so once you get to this cave here, you gotta talk to the babies. And we know they're babies because they're wearing bibs. Not sure why they have man buns this young in age, but it's whatever. So once you talk to them and get through the dialogue there, they will open and part ways. So guys, it's going to be a hot cave. So make sure you've got your flame breaker stuff going on. You only need low level for this, but going to the fire temple, you're going to need high level anyway. So I would recommend just go ahead and put it on now. Save you the trouble later on. And once we get into the cave here, a little cutscene will kick off. Pebbles and Bam Bam! Oh my god, I was just thinking about the Flintstones the other day, I kid you not. The theme song popped in my head for no reason whatsoever. It's so funny that you brought that up just now. And then I pictured, like, Fred Flintstone's feet, you know, like, driving the car. I don't know, it was total flashback out of nowhere, but good times. And then the Jetsons theme song popped in right after that. His boy, Elroy. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to pay attention. So guys, this fight, you're going to have to plug him 3 times with an arrow. And in order to do that, you're just going to have to kind of sidestep him when he attacks. And that's kind of weird. You're going to have to wait for him to, like, make himself... kind of, like, knock himself dizzy or whatever. He's going to have the little stars flying around his head like in the cartoons. Come on, Buster. So yeah, again, just sidestep him, he'll miss you every time. Now guys, as you attack him... and this fight prolongs, he's going to get faster and faster. Okay, now he's got the little stars flying around his head. Go ahead and plug him. Pow! 1/3 of his life goes away. We got 2 more hits, folks. It's the same type of party, just go ahead and sidestep him. Now his attack's going to come a little faster. Call this stage 2 of the fist fight here. Come on, bruh. So yeah, again, just make sure you sidestep and he'll miss you every time. Okay, we don't have the little stars flying around yet. There we go. And I did notice that distance matters. If you can get him, like, longer, you know, to roll farther across the room before he crashes, he has a better chance of getting those stars wrapped around his head. Come on, bruh. See how fast that was? I barely had time to dodge that one. Alright, folks, assuming you hit him successfully 3 times, you are good to go. Yabba dabba doo!
Hmm? Huh? Oh. Oh. Huh?
Hey, Wanda, welcome! Good to see you again. So this is hopefully going to be the quick version today. I've practiced. And I made real sure I didn't accidentally save my game, you know, instead of reloading the game. So yeah, I did good. But yeah, I feel pretty confident going into this one. Not only that, I found a more fun way to get up Death Mountain. So I'm actually going to showcase that in today's stream.
Huh? 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 Oh.
I don't know, I was up there on the top of Death Mountain last time I practiced, and I was like, huh, I wonder where those tracks go. They went down from that platform that was up there. So I followed it. Alright, folks, so Yunobo's Fire of Power, or Power of Fire, whatever. The good thing is he has a very small cooldown, so once you fire him, you only have to wait a small handful of seconds here in order to fire him once again, and that will get us up and out of here. Assuming I can actually activate him. I agree, Dee Dee. Fun is good. Fun is always good. I actually had fun, too, when I did the practice runs. When I first turned the game on, I was like, man, this is going to be a chore, you know, but no, I just kind of sat back, played the game. And I was like, okay, well, this is fun after all.
Yep.
Alright, and then of course when you discover new stuff, it's like booyah. Alright folks, so once you clear all that, the quest will update it. And one thing I really love about this quest line, the quest markers matter. So folks, we're going to need to go up here, and right below here, there is going to be a shrine. So what I would recommend doing is if you want to get there as quickly as possible, you can go ahead and pin that. And you can launch yourself out of the cannon like the circus, and you will get enough altitude to actually fly straight over there, assuming you use the tool and sneeze. But folks, make sure you pin that, because as you're flying to that, you cannot see the shrine. It does not glow like typical shrines, because this area is very foggy. So you really won't even see the shrine until you're almost right over it. Okay, but I'm not going to go that way. That's the Humvee. I want the Fun V, so we're going to use the Fun V. And the Fun V begins right here where these railroad tracks dead end. So we're going to take the Fun V. Bruh. And I'm going to pin that instead. So we're going to go purple. Purple is the Fun V. Are we having fun yet? Because I can't find the track. Alright, Fun V coming right up.
Here I go!
I like how they make you transfer minecarts 3 times to do what I'm trying to do, by the way. Like, one really awesome track would have been cool. And my fan is getting away. So yeah, I should have actually grabbed that fan. But I didn't, so we have to walk up here and get one now. Let's see if I can do this while I'm walking. So I'm using my right middle finger and my right thumb. Wow, that worked! While I was torquing down on my joystick there. Alright. Oh, it feels like I'm playing Legos, actually. Doing all this, like, maneuvering with pieces. Alright, so get your next minecart situated. Whoops. Go ahead and fire that sucker off. And off we go. Oh, and this is part of the game where they kind of teach you how to use them on a vehicle. So this works on planes, trains, and automobiles. You simply shoot and fire just like you're playing online billiards.
Here I go! Let's move! I can do it!
Out of my way, Buster. So it's kind of funny. One fan, it's like the little engine that could. Getting up this mountain. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Alright, I watched too many cartoons as a child. Don't mind me. So guys, we can take our minecart and go ahead and now take it over to this next track, which is going to be right hither. I wonder if this thing only rolls on tracks. I've actually never tried. Yep. And now you know. And knowing is half the battle. Alright guys, so getting back to this being kind of like a tutorial, how to use Yunobo while you're on a vehicle. So it doesn't come without, you know, a little bit of risk, I guess you can say. You might have to try this more than once, so you might want to drop a save here. But there's going to be some of those lava rock thingies that we're going to have to break out of our way with. You guessed it, Yunobo. Not only that, there's going to be some bad guys on the way up there. So the trek is going to kind of twist and turn and go all the way up to the top of the mountain, just like the Mana Horn in good old Disneyland. So let's go ahead and get him fired off as soon as we humanly can. I feel like there should be elevator music right now. Like, cool elevator music, not the crappy kind. Alright guys, we will have some bad guys to blast, and whenever you're using Yunobo on a vehicle, and you kill something with said Yunobo and vehicle, you will always get the monster parts collected for free. You don't have to jump out and try to find them, so it's kind of like killing the birds in the air. And Octoroks are no exception. So yeah, I would actually recommend doing this. You know, it'll get you used to him, it'll get you used to firing from a moving target.
Here I go!
Okay guys, we have got a party coming up here. And I'm normally able to just kind of... Nah, not today. Ouch. Okay, so I could probably just burn that. It normally just kind of moves out of the way. This is the first time I actually had it get me stuck. Ouch. Alright, so once you get that successfully out of your way, go ahead and once again fire Yunobo at the fire bats. Fire, fire, fire! Mr. Octorok.
I can do it!
I don't understand why he says, "Why'd you do it?" He kind of asked me to do it, right? Ouch. Haha! I felt like I just went bowling and I got the 7-10 split. How awesome was that?
I can do it! Here I go!
Alright, almost there, folks. Almost there. So this is the top. This is where I got to, and I saw that track kind of going back down that way. I was like, huh, I wonder what this is all about. So I made the little train here, stuck a fan on it, and rode the thing backwards, and I came across all the enemies. And I was like, huh, I looked at the map. I was like, oh, yeah. I see it now. Yep. So, apologies for not knowing that beforehand, but better late than never. And hopefully this is the walkthrough that actually counts. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed... the Flamebreaker Express. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, and... Jeez, never mind. The Flamebreaker Express.
Oh.
If I was more on the ball, I would have been announcing that the entire ride up here. Alright, folks, so once you get up here, that little cutscene will kick off, then you have to once again talk to Yunobo here for yet another cutscene.
I think it was near here. When I came up the mountain, I saw her. The princess was
Yeah, the
standing
rockets,
right
Jackie,
below.
you're not kidding. Like, that minecart takes the heck off.
Huh.
Oh, he says I can do it? Okay. Maybe I watched the wrong child's version. I can do it. Okay, gotcha. Alright folks, so here is the next part of our questline here, and this is going to be an aerial battle. And once again, we're going to have to use Yunobo, firing him from a moving vehicle. But this time it'll be an airplane. And lucky for us, as soon as that little cutscene is done kicking off, we get free airplane sitting right here. Now guys, safety note. The rocks, as you get higher up there, that are yellow, those hurt. Those hurt a lot. So if you happen to crash your plane and be standing on those, unless you have your Flamebreaker fully upgraded to set bonus fireproof, so that's not fully upgraded, that's just, 2 bumps. But you have to have that set bonus fireproof. Otherwise, you will be taking fire damage as you step foot on the glowy rocks. But hopefully we can get you through this without having to worry about that. And what I would recommend doing is try to get some altitude here. I just kind of fly away from the baddie for a hot second. And don't worry, you've got plenty of battery power to get through this with the 4 fans. But let yourself get some altitude here. And it also helps if you're kind of facing forward. It'll help you keep better control of the aircraft. And then once you have the altitude, it's a lot easier to just kind of aim, fire, and hopefully Yunobo will recharge here in a timely manner. And once again, aim, fire. Okay, I wasn't quite close enough on that one.
Here I go.
But again, just try to get them in front of you. It'll be a lot easier to aim. Okay, that's 2. And one more time here. Just go ahead and do a quick U-turn. Line your target up so it's in front of you with your airplane. Go ahead and fire. And folks, we are DUN done. Hey Vela, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, and thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad you're enjoying the series. Yeah, thanks, Jackie. I do my best. I wholeheartedly believe in keeping it real.
Huh?
Because in my mind, if I had problems, people are going to have problems. And if I don't show that, then... I don't know, it's just not a good, helpful solution, like in my mind. So that's the main reason I do it. Not only that, I think it's funny. Like, I don't do this stuff on purpose, but, it happens, so... if you can't have fun with it and make fun of yourself, then you're kind of missing the point, I think. Alright folks, so once you go in the crater here, it's going to be the Chasm. And guys, once again with the glowy rocks, buyer beware, you can't stand on that. Actually, I'm going to make sure the Flamebreaker actually protects... I didn't test this, I just assumed it would because it's fireproof. Oh, it's not gloom-proof though, that's right. But I did not see myself, catching on fire. So the fireproof set bonus there is definitely going to keep you safe from that. Alright folks, now getting down into the chasm here, as soon as it opens up, and it's probably going to be super hard to see on my game here because I know YouTube darkens these quite a bit. I'm going to cheat just a little bit. I'm going to go toward the quest marker there. Once again, very thankful for quest markers. But we are going to activate this light bloom tree right down here. Now there's two kind of close to one another. There's one a little bit higher up to the left, right above that waterfall to the left there. But honestly, we don't really need any light root trees activated per se. As far as the temple's concerned, it's kind of a gimme. It's going to be pre-lit for us, so booyah. Really what I want to get this light root tree for is, one, it's up high. So this will save us from, a long walk / climb / building zoning devices later on. And we're going to take the advantage of the altitude and fly back toward our quest marker here in just a second. But this light root tree will kind of light up our way, so that as we're traveling to the temple, at least we'll have the lights on for that part of it. Oh, thanks, fella. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate the love and support, guys. Alright, so once we get the lights turned on, you can see a little bit. Uh-oh. Okay, apparently I forgot to plug in the laptop, so I just wouldn't be me, I try to remember, guys. I promise I try so hard. Hey, Brian Austin, welcome! You caught me just in time to do a sound check, so guys, can you still hear me? Ah, sweet freaking deal. Alright. Thanks for letting me know. Because I was getting ready to figure out where my cell phone was here and do a sound check. Let's see here. So yeah, once we got the lights on... Oh, guys, before we actually get going, and I keep meaning to showcase this, but I just haven't been doing much steps lately, and I haven't been in the hot region. But you can actually cool off via water. The problem is, just like with your Zora weapons, different getting wets do different times. So if you've got Prince Sight on, this actually gets real easy. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and light myself on fire here real quick. Just to show you this. This does work in any of its all forms. Just go ahead and get yourself wet. But you have to be good and wet. You have to be swimming around. If you just like stand in the water, it will not put the fire out. But standing in the water, will keep you from catching back on fire. It's kind of like a weird type of deal. But anyway, as long as Link is wet and he's drippings with water, he is completely flame protected. Now, I don't know why this really matters unless you want to get into a fist fight. Reason being, that's kind of what triggered me to remember talking about this. You might want to put on, I don't know, say your Barbarian set. Get that attack up going, or maybe you want the bone suit, so that you can do your bone attack. And then you can eat an attack power meal on top of that, and you don't have to worry about the flames. And guys, the good thing about getting yourself dunked underwater is it'll last a while. Like, surprisingly long. And again, if you've got Prince Sight on, and, he's not my favorite, but in this situation, he would absolutely come in handy. Okay, which one is Sight on? Of course, it's the only one I've turned off. So, yeah, I'm just going to kind of run the clock out here for a second and show you guys what I'm trying to demonstrate here. Wow, I didn't realize it lasted quite that long. Okay, so I'm waiting for that little icon to come back on. Okay, there it is, right there. Unbearable heat. Now, I'm not actually taking damage yet, so check this out. I'm taking damage again. Pow! So you have a little bit of warning when that little icon kicks back on to tell you that it's hot on the right, just above my mini-map. And when you actually start taking damage. So that's kind of like your warning light that, you know, it's probably time to get wet again. So anyway, the splash fruit doesn't hold for long, guys, just as I demonstrated with the Zora weapons. It's not going to keep Link very wet for very long. I think you'll need to give it about 20 seconds with that. So, you know, if you want something longer, you're going to have to either dunk yourself in water, whoops, or go ahead and get Prince Sidon to spit on you so you're good and wet. That is if you can get his attention. Come on, Prince! Thank you. Okay, so as you can see, I'm in the bubble, I'm secured, I'm safe. And I can go to town, guys. I can attack, I can, you know, I can have an attack power meal running right now instead of, you know, instead of the flame elixir or whatever for fire protection. You are good to go. And same type of thing with Prince Sidon. He actually keeps you wet a lot longer, kind of like, you know, going swimming and getting dunked in water. Okay, now I have absolutely no interest in killing this guy or dealing with it. I just really wanted to showcase that whole being wet and, you know, the different lengths of time you get with you know, the different types of wetness, so to speak. Now, that being said, guys, this also gives you an opportunity to don the Zora weapon with a bone weapon equipped and an attack power meal running down here in the hot depths. Or a hot cave, for that matter. So it's kind of like the one time that I might actually agree with Prince Sidon. And now I said it publicly and it's been let out into the world. Okay, but again, enough fooling around, enough, you know, getting tangented here. Go ahead and make your way back down, once again taking advantage of the altitude that we so have. Yeah, Dee Dee, the hot water springs. Definitely a fringe benefit to the Death Mountain region. Oh, wow, Vela, that's actually a very neat trick. I might have to try that someday. Yeah, awesome, thanks. Thanks for mentioning that. I've never actually thought to recall something the Boss Bob could ever throw at me. Kind of funny, like, I use it to toss back plenty of other stuff, but it never occurred to me during a Boss Bobkin fight. Yep, Vela, you caught me live, indeed. But again, I still don't agree with the prince, but at some point I'm actually going to do like a, I'll call it the hot depths or something. I really want to go around and do a bunch of looting down here. And I will absolutely be using the prince, and I'm going to showcase that again one more time when I get into some of these bigger fist fights. There's actually a couple of bosses around here that I want to kill, in addition to the typical chest looting, you know, and whatever else we do in the depths. But yeah, guys, it's going to be fun. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and put fish sticks back away. Alright, so for now I will hold on to the Tulin Sneeze and the Princess Power. Although I'm not really going to call on the Princess. I think we can put her away too. I'm just really going to be using the Sneeze. Alright, that way it's a bit less chaotic on the battlefield here. Alright guys, so once you've got your lights turned on, go ahead and once again talk to Yunobo. That'll kick off some more cutscene stuff.
Huh?
Yeah, guys, I'm just reading your chat about Sidon getting in the way. That's why I don't like running him. He's just big. And same thing with Yunobo. He's big. And then, you know, you've got 3 or 4 of those guys running around, and it's impossible to loot, you know. Yeah, it's confusion. I like to keep things under better control. You know, herding cats just never was for me. Alright folks, so once we got all that updated, go ahead and proceed on forward. Now, since we already pre-activated our travel gate, go ahead and fast travel back to that first light root tree. Yeah, Tulin sneezes, Sidon spits. The princess zaps. I call that the princess power, but yeah, I need to come up with a verb for that. The princess zap. Or maybe we'll call it... Oh no, I call her the ball buster. That's right, because I usually use her to break boulders. The boulder buster, that's what it is. I call her the ball buster. Sorry, forget the last 5 seconds of my speech. I call her the Boulder Buster, or her Attack the Boulder Buster. So yeah, I need to come up with one for Yunobo. I think I'll call him the Cannon, because, like, that's how he shoots from vehicles, so I might go with that, the Cannon. Or how about the Master Blaster?
Here I go!
Oh yeah, the Master Blaster! Alright guys, so once we're back at our light root tree, go ahead and make your way toward the quest marker there. There's a chest above me, huh? No more shiny rocks. Stop it. That'll be during the depths run. Oh, that's not ascend. Stand by. I wonder if I'm going to make that. I'm probably not going to make that. I'm not going to make that. A pristine traveler's sword. Aw, man. Let's try that again, shall we? See if I can actually get my glider open. Yay! I figured it out. Alright, once you approach the fire temple here, folks, the game should kind of take over and there should be a cutscene here. And welcome to the fire temple, folks. And if you walk forward just a little bit further, once again, there will be a little more cutscene stuff here. So go ahead and make your way up toward the boulder. Or the fire. What do I call those? Lava rocks? Fire boulders. The big red glowy thing. Where's Yunobo? Alright guys, so he says it's this way. Go ahead and talk to him one more time. Forget some more cutscene stuff. Kind of forgot about that step, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, Vela, I'm just reading your chat there about, you know, tossing that garbage weapon there. I actually haven't broken any of the weapons yet for this region. So at some point, you know, I'll go do that. I'll find a drill shaft and some other things, whatever the other weapons are. The cobble crusher. Actually, I don't know if the drill shaft is in this one, but whatever the Goron weapons are. And then once I break them, I'll come back down here and I'll do some depth stuff and I'll hit those stanchions and hopefully get some pristine... God, I'm totally brain farting right now. I know one's the cobble crusher. Wow, I totally brain dumped all the names of the weapons. Anyway, so yeah, whatever the Goron weapons are, and then I'll try to find them down here at the different stanchions. It should be fun. Like, I'm looking forward to experimenting with those. That's one thing I have not done yet in any of my playthroughs, was really sit down and actually just play with the Goron weapons. Alright, folks, so moving on from there. Oh, guys, you and autocorrect, yeah. My autocorrects, it never makes any sense what it changes them to. And sometimes it does it on my shopping list, and I get to Walmart and I'm like, what is that? What was that even supposed to be? And then it's gone forever. So anyway, you are not alone. Alright, folks, so once again, welcome to the Fire Temple. As soon as we go in here, we're going to have some loot immediately in a treasure chest off to our right. But before we can get to that, there's going to be yet another cutscene. This is the questline of cutscenes. Boulder Breaker. You're right. Okay, got it. Boulder Breaker. And then the one after that, it was the Divine Beast weapon that we got. It was like our little reward from the Chieftain. Ooh, popcorn, DD, that's like one of my favorites. I have a hot air popper and I use that thing literally every day of my life. Alright guys, so speaking of treasure chests, again, immediately off to the right. And guys, this is also going to be the Fire Temple of Arrows. We're going to be about 60 arrows richer by the time we leave this place. And you have some loose, rusty stuff over here to your left. But guys, what we need to do here is immediately go over to that pedestal. We're going to have to try to activate that. It's going to give us a travel gate. But first, you guessed it, there's more cutscene stuff. And some more cutscene stuff. Go ahead and activate the pedestal here so you can get yet some more cutscene stuff. And you can get some more button spamming during cutscene stuff. I cannot skip this cutscene. Cutscene stuff.
Young little rock. The gate you must pass through is firmly locked with 5 padlocks. You have the power to unlock them all. Do so.
Yeah, Velvet, thanks for sharing. I haven't been in the depths yet. Over by Eventide. I've hit other depths. I actually just got done with Hebra. But not in the depths. The only depths work I really did for like pristine stuff. Whoops. That was total boo-boo. I did the Gerudo depths, and I found some pretty awesome weapons down there. And I also did like some Royal Guard stuff. And I think I was under just south of Rito for that. But yeah, I haven't done a ton of depth stuff as far as, you know, pristine weapons go yet. So yeah, definitely need to hit Hebra. Definitely want to hit Goron. We're definitely going to hit, like, Hotno area. Yeah, wow, I really got a lot to do in the depths, come to think of it. Alright, folks, so welcome to the Fire Temple once again. This is your map, and guys, it's real confusing with all these minecart tracks. I'm going to walk you through all that step by step. We're going to go by the numbers today. Not only that, make special note that there are 5 floors, and it's real helpful to know where you are and thumb through all the floors. This is going to show you if there's anything above you where there might be some hidden goodies. For example, we're going to head to this little area first, and notice I just kind of thumb through the second floor, and there's like a thing right next to that. So you guessed it, guys, there's going to be a couple of loot spots here, but again, you're going to see me thumbing through the floors quite frequently as we go, just to keep everybody on the same page and make things more helpful, hopefully. And guys, on that note, make special note of this room right here. This is what I call the donut room. The room of many donuts. Just picture about 5 donuts stacked on top of one another. And every floor is its own donut. So guys, we're going to begin and end here. So guys, from the pedestal there that we just activated, go ahead and make an immediate sharp left. This is going to take us to the outside of the donut room. So there's all 5 donuts right in front of me here. And at the bottom of those donuts is going to be a cage door that we cannot get there from here. We have to actually unlock this from the other side. So we're going to enter the 5 donuts at the top. We're going to come down through all 5 donuts and wind up on the other side of that gate. That was a mouthful. Alright, we got a baddie right in front of us. Go ahead and take him out. Whoops, I missed his headshot there. Okay, so we are now... Just to show you from our map reference, we're going to be heading this direction. Go ahead and hop, skip, and a jump. Now guys, you can do this a couple of different ways. Notice the balcony above our heads there? You can use the hydrants, turn them on, and make little hardened rock pieces, or you can, you know, take the automated ones out of here and make yourself a bridge. See where I'm at with our bridge here. Yeah, we probably need a couple more pieces. Okay, so you can also do it that way again with the hydrant. But you're going to need about 5 of these all pasted together to make sure that you can actually make a bridge that makes it all the way across. Okay, that's one way to do it. If you want to do it the quick way, I'll show you guys a way to do it if you can figure out a wall jump. Just go ahead and climb a wall, and of course you're going to need a little bit of stam for this. But you're going to want to get up here to this point where Link gets a foothold. And then you just simply turn around, jump off the wall, and you can fly over here. Now guys, lucky for us, we've got a minecart, and just in case you're unfamiliar with this temple and with the minecarts, these will turn around, or turn track up and down, just different directions. You have to look at the little green arrows on them. But this bell here just kind of turns this one around, and that'll turn the minecart around also. But this one's already facing the way we need it. So we are good to go. Now guys, you can either use Yunobo and shoot him off the minecart as it's moving to hit that target. But I personally would recommend just using a good old-fashioned bow and arrow. Now if you have a long-distance bow, that's really the way to go. So if you've got, you know, a golden bow or the dusk bow, either way, those are good bows that'll get all the way across there and activate your deal. Now you don't need that. I accidentally equipped that for no reason. So just a plain old arrow should do the job there. Now you notice the green arrow is facing up. That means straight. And we definitely need to go straight.
I can do it! Here I go!
Okay guys, now lucky for us, this thing's gonna automatically stop itself. There's like a barricade here. So go ahead and exit your vehicle, and immediately to the left we're going to have a like. So go ahead and deal with him. And grab your loot. Shield time. Since nobody wants kite shields, that'll be the first to go. Okay guys, now once again we're going to need to make a little bridge here because he's real hard to hit that target. He just tends to dip into the lava. So you've got a number of ways you can make the blocks. If you need a hydrant, there is one here already turned on for you. But just because I'm lazy, I'm going to go ahead and use ice fruit or ice chewed jelly. Oopsie. Ugh. This was supposed to be the quick way. Okay, so yeah, you're going to want those nestled in there real good, just like that. Go ahead and activate Yunobo. And that should pop him. Uh-oh. He went right into the lava on that one. So I guess the back end of this bridge needs to be up here on solid surface. Just like that.
I can do it! Let's go!
Alright, and that should get him up and across, and it should open your passageway to our very first terminal, folks. You guessed it, we gotta ring that gong with Yunobo. Where is he at? Bruh. There we go.
Oh.
Here I go!
I was spamming my buttons, not realizing I didn't have to spam my buttons. So guys, just simply use Yunobo, activate your gong. And 1 of 5 locks is busted.
That must be the first padlock.
Alright guys, no other real loot in here to speak of, so what we need to do is go back the way we came in. Oh, standby. Yeah, some loose lootables there. And make sure I'm not missing anything on a ledge. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Alright guys, go back the way we came. And getting back to, looking at the map and checking all the floors. So right up here on the second floor, right up to my upper left, that is accessible through this little opening right here. And guys, it's good to hit this now, because I found out in an earlier playthrough, you can get rid of him early. And him. Oops. And this just saves you a lot of trouble later on with them, driving these minecarts around, making life hard for you as we progress here. Okay, but the real reason I wanted to come up here was for some loot. 10 more arrows, folks. Gotta love it. Oh, that's right. This is the diamond. Nice. Booyah. Alright. From here, I'm going to go back the way I came and get into the original track here. And guys, we can actually get something out of our way, an obstacle. We can do that in advance. Just go ahead and get Yunobo. And we're going to launch him off the track, aiming right at that sucker. So right about there should do it. Oh, I actually overshot that one. Stand by. Okay, so you have to aim a little bit to the right on that one. And then folks, go ahead and activate your switch here so that we can proceed forward. Forward! Whoops. Almost forwarded right off into the lava.
Here I go!
And this will essentially get us to our next room here. And guys, be Johnny on the spot here, turning this thing off. We're going to want to do that just a little bit early. And then be ready for recall. As soon as you get here, go ahead and recall the minecart. And then let go of recall immediately, and that should hold it here in place. And if it starts moving a little bit forward, you can just recall it backwards a little bit. And then stop it when it gets right to the end of this little piece of rock. For yet again, another treasure chest. Pow! Ten more arrows, bye-bye! Alright, I'm going to take a quick break here, water the horses, and catch up on some chat. Yeah, DD pop-up ads are a thing. I have it set to the bare minimum, so I don't know what else I can do about that. I don't know, there might be a way to shut that off. I'll look into that further. But I do have the channel monetized, so that's just something I really have no control over, other than, you know, a small amount, a medium amount, or a large amount. And again, I've already got it on a small amount. But I've been told it's still pretty frequent, so yeah, I'll see if I can actually just shut those off and get them out of y'all's way. Yeah, Vela, to answer your question, a lot of the weapons are region-specific. Or region-dependent, as you said. I think if you pay for YouTube Premium or whatever, it gets rid of all ads on all videos and streams. So, depending on, you know, what kind of YouTube you've got, you may or may not see them. Not only that, they don't show in all countries. Excuse me. Or not all ads show in all countries. I think that's what it said. Excuse me. I'm still learning this stuff too, guys. I usually sell stuff. Yeah, Dee Dee. You know me and my high value elixirs. That's where the bulk of my early game rupees come from. As soon as I go Lionel hunting, I start cooking those suckers. Yeah, Rare Talus, that's a good source of gemstones. Just the nodes. Wow, guys, here in Death Mountain, nodes are literally everywhere you look. So just doing, like, take a picture of a treasure chest and just go random looting in the Death Mountain region, mainland, and you'll just come across tons of nodes. Haha, Dee Dee, butter popcorn fingers while you're trying to game. So, since I got my camera on, I can show you this. When I'm eating popcorn, I only touch the popcorn with the very 3 tips of my 2 fingers and thumb. So it's like a tri-claw. And I stuff my mouth, you know, and then I look like a chipmunk. And then, you know, but they're buttery. It's a problem. So I game this way then. I use, like, the middles of my fingers. I don't even know if this will, like... the video will do this justice. So this is how I use my bumper and my triggers. I'm like... Yeah, so I'm not touching the controller with the tips of my fingers. And then, like... my thumb is like... So yeah, like, I can game and get away with it while I'm eating something buttery and not make my controller messy. It's awesome, but it took, like, a decade to learn those skills to where I could actually game decent. It's still not perfect. Like, I'll still die more frequently, but it is a way to eat your buttered popcorn and game at the same time. So anyway, I'm getting tangented and my cart is getting away from me. Stay. Yeah, Vela, good call on the landing the wings. That recall, like, it's awesome. What have I done here? I clicked on something and now I can't get rid of it. Me and technology, I'm telling you. Autocorrect. Yeah, Dee Dee, using a napkin. That's so smart. I don't know why I don't do that. I guess because I make a big pile of popcorn and the napkin just gets saturated and then my whole hand ends up buttery. I don't know, I'll have to ponder that. Why don't I just use a napkin? I should have like a roll of paper towels sitting here. Then it would never be a problem. You know, like I'm eating chicken wings or something. Anyway, guys, break's over. I'm going to go ahead and dive back into the stream here. Or I should say the temple. It's funny, I did like 20 minutes explaining how to eat popcorn and play your game at the same time, and Dee Dee's just like, I use a napkin. I find the funny in things, I can't help it. Use a spoon. I would need a shovel, because when I eat popcorn, it's got to be big. Big. Yeah, I probably tend to overshare a little. That's okay. Alright guys, I could sit here on chat all night. I want to try to finish this in a timely manner tonight. So I will call this my 1 hour mark break, as per the usual. And I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace. Alright guys, so from here, where was I? Ah yes, go ahead and dive right back on into your minecart. And if it got away from you a little bit, just feel free to either recall it or use Ultra Hand to get it back to where you need it. Oh, what was that all about? And continue on our route, and that'll take us into this room that we were underneath just a second ago, and I'll show you on the map because I know that's going to get real confusing. Okay guys, and you're going to want to make sure this thing is parked good and snug up against that bumper. Reason being is when you go to spin it around, it's really got to be in that sweet spot. Okay, so just to show you where we were and where we are now, this is that room we made that bridge in slash, you know, wall climbed and jumped to our first minecart. So we actually could have ascended from there. And flown over there, instead of using the minecart and or Yunobo. Alright, but I want to do the minecart stuff, guys. The minecarts are fun. So once again, if you have a long distance bow, you can simply lob an arrow and activate that gong. Well, you gotta hit the thing. And we want that pointing right. Once it is pointing right, go ahead and once again mount your vehicle, turn it on. And it's party time, guys. I love these minecarts. This is so much fun. It's like a proper roller coaster. Okay, and we're actually going to go ahead and stop just short of this. I want to go ahead and do a little bit of looting here. And if you've got your flame breaker set bonus of fireproof, these will not catch you on fire like they are me. Or if you can pick them up and toss them fast enough, you know, they will not catch you on fire also. Alright guys, now we have options. Notice we can go to the left there, another minecart, another track, but we're going to go straight for right now. Reason being, loot spot. Okay, once you activate the bell there, that will open the drawbridge and then we'll be able to proceed on forward. And nothing to worry about over here. No bad boy trouble, nothing of that nature. It's just simply going to be a treasure chest. Bruh. Oh, there's a bad guy here. Totally forgot about that dude. But he's low-hanging fruit. Low threat. Using your tongue to pick up the popcorn. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I am a popcorn addict. That's like my favorite snack of all time. I mean, ice cream's pretty good too, but... like, at least popcorn is healthy. Well, plain popcorn is healthy. I've been trying to take it easy on the butter and salt lately for my health. Alright guys, once you've got your treasure chest and you've got your carriage turned around, simply go ahead and give it a scoot. And guys, we don't necessarily need this minecart anymore. We're going to get a fresh one. As soon as we get over here, go ahead and jump off your cart. That thing can go wherever it wants. We don't need it anymore. Go ahead and get this one positioned on your tracks. I said on the tracks! And notice this bell here is going to activate this, and the arrows go up and down. So to get across, we're going to need to make it level, so go ahead and hit the bell so it goes down. But also notice where it was connected, there's tracks going up. So you guessed it, once we get across, we're going to have to hit the bell, get the tracks back up, so that we can proceed on with our minecart. And I just got legit hungry. Popcorn, see? Thinking about food. Dee Dee is going to be the reason I make popcorn tonight. Not like I wasn't already going to be making popcorn tonight, but, you know, now I get to blame Dee Dee. Popcorn is on my brains. Alright guys, so once we're in this room, there is some to-dos here. There's going to be a loot spot above, but before we get into that, we need to figure out how to get across. So go ahead and use Yunobo and break the rocks. Now guys, we don't necessarily have to do this, it's just one way across. You could also climb this wall here and do a wall jump, and just to show you how that works. The only bad thing is you're going to need some stam here to pull this off. So get about, you know, yay so high. And then you're going to hit the down arrow like you're climbing back down, and then hit the jump button, which is Y. And then hit Y again so you open your glider. And then you can tool and sneeze your way across. Another way across is you could have used recall on that very first floaty thing. You could have jumped on that from the ledge we were standing on. And notice how they're all bunching up here. So, you know, just picture yourself standing on that very first block. You'll get to about this point or so, and you'll just simply walk the rest of the way, and you'll be safely across. I hate chewing up my shield like that. I mean, I hate chewing up my weapon on his shield like that. Yeah, I don't know if I said that right.
Here I go!
So once you got that baddie taken care of, go ahead and once again activate your Gong via Yunobo. And guys, that is lock number 2, DU done.
3 to go! Let's hurry, Goro!
Alright guys, now before we exit the area, we are not going to exit stage left just yet. Zoinks! We are going to actually ascend right on top of this little broken piece of floor here. For yet another treasure chest and probably 10 more arrows. Zonite times 3, wow. The 2 times tonight that I predicted arrows, I got something completely different. Go me. Alright folks, so as you can see by the map now, we are now here in the northern part of the temple. So make mental note of this, and notice the floors, guys. We've got some more to do here at the northern part of the temple. So for right now, we're done, except for some more free loose lootables on the other side of the building here. And once you get said loose lootables, go ahead and go back over to our minecart. It's time for us to get a move on to the next part of our temple here. Go ahead and activate your minecart, but before we do that, remember we got to activate the bell to get the thing to go back up. And you can either use Yunobo or you can use a long distance bow. Oh, and if you don't have a long distance bow, I'll show you guys a workaround for that. If I can get right here with my buttons. So feel free to use a bat wing. Any kind of wing will do, guys. Literally any kind of wing. So I like to use the bat wings. It's, you know, the cheapest material. Oh, I guess I really haven't been using bat wings. Oh, I have been using bat wings. Okay. So yeah, the bat wing will absolutely give the arrow the distance it needs to activate your bell there. And if you can figure out how to get in your minecart there, geez. Go ahead and once again activate your minecart, and that'll get us up to the next ledge here, folks. Now notice this... Yeah, I'll talk about that later. Alright guys, this is the room that I call 5 Point. I don't know if there's 5 points, but it's super confusing, like an intersection I once knew in my hometown where I learned to drive, that was called 5 Point. Many accidents, many problems. So yeah, same type of party here, guys. Many accidents, many problems. So this is 5 Point, and welcome to that. And guys, this is a Captain 4 construct. We are definitely not going to want to take this fist fight lightly. He will kill you, and he will kill you quick. So go ahead and get over here and just start wailing on him as quickly as humanly possible. Don't let him breathe, because once he starts breathing, it's going to be a problem. Oh, man. Okay, so I just like to not let up. But if he gets away from you far enough and there's enough of a break in there, he's going to start wailing on you, so yeah. But yeah, that flame thing that he makes, it's just bad business. Bad for business. Anyway, guys, here in 5 Points, there is a treasure chest. There's my 10 arrows. Alright, so you can see we're in the central kind of room now. Central-ish room. And guys, lots of loose lootables here. Now, one thing about Central Room here, or 5 Points, is these materials that you see up here, they will continually respawn. So if you want to make some rocket shields, guys, this is the place to do it. And I actually don't know if I can rocket shield from here. I was trying to pick that up. Nobody wants a hydrant shield. Well, we might. When I do the depth stuff later on, down here in the hot region, I might go ahead and make a hydrant shield against my will and show you guys that. But, yeah, let's see if I can actually just get a rocket shield. Okay, so apparently we gotta pull the thing down first. Okay, now notice what happens here in just a few seconds. So again, guys, you can make unlimited rocket shields here. This is the time to do it. Feel free. Okay, now before I ski-daddle, just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. Okay, guys, so 5 Points. The very first direction I'm going to go is this way. And guys, a couple of different ways you can do this. And once again, special thanks, shout out to Raymond Lewis for giving me the bright idea of sticking a rocket to this carriage to make it jump the broken track. It was brilliant, it worked, it was beautiful, it was awesome. So Raymond Lewis, thank you so much for that shout out on that. But I'm going to do it the other way. I'm actually going to use the minecart, I'm going to use the up and down thing. I'm going to use a batwing once again to make sure my arrow goes the distance. I almost said my distance goes the arrow. Tee-hee-hee. And we should have a prefabricated minecart with a fan. Yes, we do. Go ahead and mount your carriage and turn it on.
Here I go! I can do it!
Come on, baby. Yeah, I always get stuck there. I don't know why.
Here I go!
Ah, wow! Did you see that damage? He just handed me my butt. He said, "Here you go!" And it was my butt! Okay, guys, as earlier, I mentioned, you know, just doing some experimenting on the trial runs. And I said a couple of times, you know, on my streams, I was like, yeah, I really don't know what the purpose of these are. You know, I really haven't figured out what they're here for. Well, it just kind of dawned on me one day. because I noticed that. And I was like, wait a minute, you need Yunobo for that, but I couldn't figure out how to hit it. And then I was like, wait a minute, the arena, the curved walls. I bet that's how you break that lava rock. So I attached that, and sure enough, it made like a ramp. Sure enough, I shot Yunobo up there like that, and it did that. And I was like, oh my god, that's what that block is for! Remember, up there, I was like, I don't know what that block is for. It's brilliant. Like, it all makes so much sense now. So anyway, yeah, I would just stand on that, you know, use recall, get up to the top floor. But before I do that, there's another little hidden loot spot here. Right behind. Treasure chest. Booyah. 10 more arrows. Are we excited yet? I'm pumped. Alright, folks, so yeah, and just to show you on the map where we wound up there from 5 points, this little appendage here. And notice by the map, there's a floor above us. You guessed it, that's where the block fell from. So we are absolutely going to take advantage of that. And we are going to jump aboard. Recall. And we will float safely to the top. And we will use Yunobo, if he can get right. And we will activate the gong. For number 3 lock. Boom, baby.
Just 2 left, Link. Let's keep it up, Goro.
Hey, Fiji, good morning to you too. Thanks for joining. Glad you could make it tonight. Or today, for you. Yeah, Dee Dee, that blew my mind. When it finally, like, clicked in you know, I shot the guy up there and that thing fell out. I was like, oh my god. Now it all makes sense. And I felt like a complete genius for, like, not seeing all that before. Anyway, so yeah, getting back to, you know, ramps and Yunobo, so same type of thing over here, guys. This kind of broken bridge, it serves no other purpose than to act as a ramp for Yunobo. And there's really not much up there. I think you get a gemstone or something out of these, or hydrants or something, I don't really know, but we'll break it, we'll try it. Okay, well oh, there they are. Last time I got a couple of just loose stuff like that, that fell out of that lava rock. This time I only got one, that's okay. Alright guys, notice this one with this broken track. So yes, we can get up there and there is a loot spot up there and we're going to do just that. And I didn't even see these before, but here they are nonetheless. Go ahead and pick that hook up and break it. We're going to need to spin that partner round and round. And I like to do it sideways like this. So I felt like it was more stable. I don't know if it really matters, but it was just me. And then we're going to hook that sucker on the track that isn't broken. Just like we did on the Great Sky Island at the beginning of the game. Very clever. And folks, we're going to need a fan to go ahead and give that thing some power. More power! And just to make sure I don't turn the fan around the wrong way. And you can either climb that or ascend up into it. Well, sometimes you can ascend up to it. Go ahead and turn that sucker on. Whoops.
I can do it.
It'd be funny if I just got like a random material because I didn't even realize I had killed something down there. Okay, go ahead and turn that sucker off, and it should wait here for us. And just make sure it does. Because we're definitely going to need that to get back. Okay, so as I mentioned, this was a loot spot. Go ahead and activate your chest. Ruby, bye-bye! Alright, what else did we have to do here? I don't think anything... Pretty sure nothing else to do here. Okay, and I already know I hit everything over there. So guys, yeah, from here, we don't even really have to use the minecart to get back. We can just kind of fly down and get back to 5 points here, which is literally right below us. Okay, so that was door number 1. That was option 1. Option 1 is now DU and done. So guys, option 2, and this starts getting real freaking confusing. Like, wildly confusing. So ultimately, that is the way we want to go forward, I think. I think that is the way forward. Okay, so we're actually going to want to go that way first. To the next terminal, and guys, the way we get to our next terminal is going to be straight ahead here. We're going to have to hit this track and make it go up. And don't worry about going forward over there. There's literally nothing over there. The minecart stops. There's another minecart track that you can do to ride yourself over to that point, which we really don't need to do. So all that being said, go ahead and activate that. And you're going to have to spin that thing around so that it matches up just like that. Go ahead and once again mount your carriage, activate said carriage, and get over to where we need to go. And don't worry about this segment of building, it's just kind of like a gimme. You can just kind of breeze right on through there. Oh, baddies. And I totally missed him.
I can do it!
I don't know if I hit him that time. I think I did. Oh yeah, this is just going to go around in circles perpetually, so go ahead and shut this off. And go ahead and put the brakes on right here. And that'll get us right in front of the terminal here. And once again, guys, Yunobo. Now this one's a little bit tricky. Notice this ramp that's already kind of like pre-built for us. Go ahead and use that to your advantage. And that'll automatically bust open that lava rock that's sitting there. And what we're going to need to do from here... I could have sworn that turned on a faucet. Kind of weird it didn't. Okay, there's the hydrant. So yeah, I guess I've just gotten lucky in the past. And Yunobo just turned that on, you know, by pure genius. But that time it didn't work out, so I'm going to turn that on. It's not even facing the right way. Okay, whatever, it worked out. So you just need one block, guys. Go ahead and get one little square. And we're going to make like a triangle. So think the Pythagorean theorem here right now. And we're going to make like a little L shape. And what we're going to do is take L shape. And we're going to make a ramp for Yunobo to hit the gong. Just like that. Whoa, where did he even go just now?
I can do it!
There we go. Okay, guys, that's it. One to go. Now, we are not quite done with this ramp just yet. What I'm going to do is spin around with that sucker, and we're going to put it over here to bust up some more lava rocks. Preemptively. We don't necessarily have to do this right now, I just kind of like to stay ahead of the game and get rid of those. Okay, and just to show you on the map where that is, that's going to be the donut room, guys. Remember I mentioned the donut room comes last. So we do not want to go over there just yet. Okay, just making sure I'm not missing anything here. Alright guys, once we've got the terminal activated, there's really nothing else here. What we're going to do now is fly back down to where we came from with this minecart. So simply go back over here and you can use the tool and sneeze here to get back across. Or of course you can take the minecart back down, but honestly that feels like it's more trouble than it's worth, so I just prefer to do it this way. And once again, guys, we're going to need to use this. And don't forget, it spins and it goes up and down. So notice we have tracks over here down and tracks over here up. So first thing we need to do is get that down. To go to the one that's down for, you guessed it, another loot spot. Now before we can actually do that, we've got to use Yunobo once again. Come on, Yunobo.
Here I go.
Oh, and we're back at 5 points, by the way. So this is the one way we have not yet explored. Now guys, this is a real tight window, but you should be able to break that lava rock if you aim Yunobo just right. He's got to get through both of those obstacles. So right about there ought to do it. Not quite. Come on, Buster. I know you can do it. I do it all the time.
Here I go.
And I remember you kind of have to stand back a little ways. Ugh. Normally it doesn't take me this many tries, like wowzers. Oh, maybe I need to spin that thing out of the way. No, you can't do that yet. Or maybe you can. Hold up a second. That's right, that's just this. Come on, bruh. Counting on you, buddy. So let's see if I can weasel this guy in just enough. There it is. So yeah, you have to be standing pretty close to the edge there in order to pull that off. But once you do, guys, you can once again use bow and arrow or Yunobo and ring the bell. Get that thing going straight. That opens the drawbridges, and then we can proceed on through with a minecart. Once again, pull from the prefabs here. And there it is, folks. Go ahead and proceed on through. And since we've already pre-oriented our track, we should just be able to glide right across. And go ahead and turn this off, by the way, so that it's parked nice and snug at the bumper here, as per the usual. There is our treasure chest. And now I get to get rid of my last kite shield. So happy. I don't believe there's anything above. Pretty sure there is not. Alright guys, so go ahead and spin your partner around and around once again. And activate that sucker to get back across.
Here I go.
Now we don't need to go all the way back across. We really just need to go to about here. Go ahead and hit the brakes. And activate the up and down button, which is way the heck over there. I'll probably go ahead and use a batwing for this one. Oh, whoops, that spun it around. Nuts. Okay, so go ahead and activate the up and down. That is the one on the left with your batwing. That should reach just fine. Go ahead and turn on your... Whoops, we need to spin that around, don't we? Alright guys, and this is going to do a little bit of a loop-de-loop, and it's going to take us back to above 5 points. Or maybe this is going to take us to the donut room, I can't really remember now. Yeah, we're going back to the above 5 point. Got some more bad guy trouble here. I totally missed. Oh, that finally broke. Alright. Once again, we got a treasure chest, 10 more arrows. Did I guess right? Did I guess right? Alright! Alright, folks. There it is. So, in this room, you can see this next track goes over to the donuts. Pow! Where we will finally end our minecart journey. Let me make sure I'm not missing any loot over here. I don't think I am. That's right, it was just kind of a stepping stone. That one chest. So folks, let's do it to it. What's he doing here? I don't remember him being in a minecart ready to go, but hey, it's okay. Oh no! Stay. I don't think I need those anymore, but it's principle. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for the mine carts. Now notice this room. We are in the donut at this point. This is all 5 floors and we gotta get down there, but we're not in the part with the hole. On the top floor it's segregated, so we need to go to the other side, which we cannot get there from here. I'll show you guys how to get over here in just a second. But for right now... I just wanted to show you guys this. Right under this drawbridge. Go ahead and activate this bell. And that'll open up a quick way to get back up to this point. Just in case you fall down, you know, you don't have to do all that all over again. And then once you get up here, you can just simply ascend. And you're back up to where we just left off. So that track really serves no other purpose. It's just kind of like a shortcut to get you back to where you once were. But they don't let you access that until you make it up here. So anyway guys, getting back to the donut room. So what I'm going to do to actually enter the donut room... Remember I used Yunobo earlier on, and I said I was preemptively breaking the lava rocks via our little ramp that we made down there after activating the Gong? If I can find the Gong. I guess you cannot see the Gong from here. But trust me, it's down there. So now all we have to do is simply jump and glide gently down into the donut hole. Boom, baby. And guys, there are goodies. So the very first thing we have to do is ascend. Why? Treasure chest. Okay, so now I will show you on... Whoops, I did that wrong. Doggone it. Okay guys, we do need to ascend from here in order to get into the actual donut hole on the top floor, but you have to be careful not to ascend through the part that was segregated. So what I would recommend doing is open up your 5th floor map there. You cannot be standing anywhere over here, otherwise you just pop back up in the same place where you left off. You have to really be on this side. So I am actually good to go right now. Go ahead and hit that ascend. Large charge, boy. Alright guys, that's it. Via the map, there's nothing above us. We can go ahead and now float gently down through all the donuts. So this is donut number 5, the least of my favorites, the coconut sprinkle. Nobody wants coconut sprinkles on their donuts. So now we're getting down to my next least favorite donut, which is the cream-filled. I do not like cream in my donuts. So this is the cream-filled donut. Go down to the next donut. Now we're talking. This donut's a little bit better. This is going to be the maple donut. Yummy. And it's really yummy because we got a long throw. Alright guys, 2 more donuts left. One of my 2 favorite donuts. Actually, I don't think there is a number 2 donut. I think it goes right down to donut number 1, which is my personal favorite, the chocolate-covered donut. But my second favorite donut would have been if there was a number 2 donut down there. That would have been the glaze, the classic glazed donut. Loving it. Okay, I am really hungry because now I'm talking about donuts for no reason whatsoever. Thanks, Dee Dee, for the popcorn, you know. The seed is planted, and it is growing. Awesome! Oh yeah, I'm pigging out after this stream. I am raiding that kitchen, and it is going down tonight. Alright guys, enough jibber jabber about food. So guys, once you're done here, that's pretty much it. Go ahead and float down to the bottom donut. This is the 5th and final Gong. But before we do that, we have got a treasure chest. 10 more arrows, bye-bye! Ah, not 10 more arrows. Durability. So I got long throw and durability. Between the two, I think we already know I'm taking the durability. But I really don't want the one-handed weapon. I have to make decisions. Hold on a second. I don't know what I want to do here. I don't want either weapon, if I'm being honest. Thanks, Tolan. Appreciate that. Alright, folks, so once you've got your treasure chest... Whoopsie. Alright, folks, so once you got your treasure chest taken care of there, go ahead and use Yunobo for the last time to ring the final gong. And effectively break the final padlock. We are now good to go.
That's all the locks. The doors.
Alright, guys, and as promised, we can now open the gate. It didn't do the music, so I did it for it. And we are right next to where we need to be here. Oh, man. That did me no good whatsoever. I tried so hard to make that work. Alright, guys, this time when we activate our terminal, it will, you guessed it, open the way forward. And, guys, this is the fist fight. This is it. This is the big fight. Come on, baby. Come on, cutscene. God, they are killing me slowly with the cutscenes in this one. Alright, folks, so go ahead and enter. Now, again, this is going to be fistfight territory. It's going to be a giant Gohma. And just like we did earlier with Yunobo, we're going to have to use them to go up and scale the walls there and break that on the ceiling. So, folks, make sure you're armed up, suited up, and ate up. Now, I'm going to prefer to keep my flame guard going during this fistfight, but I am absolutely going to go ahead and drop a hard... Actually, I'm not going to do a save right now. Although I do feel confident I didn't forget anything. Stand by. Oh no, are you kidding me right now? I was so sure I nailed everything on that run through. Okay, that's not in the temple. Whoo! At this point, though, if I missed a chest, I'm just going to stitch it in from another video. Like, I'm not doing this again tomorrow. No way, Jose. I'm all fire templed out to this point. Alright, guys, so welcome to the final fist fight here, the dungeon boss. It's going to be a Gohma. And you guessed it, we're going to have to use Yunobo. So make sure you got your flame breaker equipped. And guys, he is hiding under that clump of lava rock, so go ahead and shoot Yunobo in pretty much any direction. But as long as you're more or less centered, he should hit that just fine. And that'll kick off the fist fight, folks.
Where's Zelda?
Alright, here it is. So folks, make sure you arm up, suit up, and eat up. And I'm going to choose to keep the flame breaker equipped, just so I can keep my temperature control going. But I do want to stack that with an attack power meal. Absolutely. A good long-lasting one here should do me justice. Make sure you've got a good strong weapon going into this one. I guess for me that'll be my Scimitar of the Seven, but I do not want to break that by any means. So if I damage it, we're going to have to switch weapons. And guys, this is real easy to do here in the beginning. Just kind of wait a second. He's going to be spitting rocks at you, and we can actually recall those rocks. Ouch. Normally he just kind of starts with the rocks, like, kind of funny he's doing the foot things right now. Why is he not spinning rocks at me? Maybe you have to be in front of him where his eyeball is facing? Okay, here we go. So now a couple of different ways you can do this. One, you can recall these. And 9 times out of 10 they will find his nugget and they will make him vulnerable. Just like so. And then you can run over here and you can ascend. And you can wail on him. Guys, this is his first attack pattern, so I'm going to draw this fight out just a little bit. I'm just going to hit him once or twice here, get his health down a little bit. And then I'm actually going to let him kind of, you know, get back up on his feet. Hopefully he'll start doing the foot thing again. Ouch. Okay, so yeah, now we're back to the foot thing. So that was one way you can do it. Another way is you can use a Yunobo and you can actually just aim for his feet here. So whichever way you want to do that, whatever you prefer, just a couple of different options there. Oh man, I missed. Hold on a second. I really want to show this. Come on, Yunobo. Alright guys, so here's his second foot. Aw, oh, man, I missed again. Okay, honestly, maybe this one's more trouble than it's worth. I did this pretty quick the other day, but... Alright, go ahead and hit his foot there. Okay, I think you have to hit 2 feet, and then he'll drop completely down to the ground. You won't even need to ascend this time. So once you get him halfway dead, guys, that'll be that attack pattern. Now he's going to switch gears a little bit. It just wouldn't be a Zelda boss fight unless something like that were happening. Now we really need to rely on Yunobo. And I just normally kind of blind shoot, you know. 9 times out of 10 he hits a foot up there and it works out just fine. Whoops. And try to get yourself a way out, because these things will start blowing up and you don't want to be in there when it does. Okay, Yunobo, where you at? Actually, let's let him shoot the rocks first. You're going to be completely surrounded by rocks, so yeah, just go ahead and simply, you know, get it out of the way there. Exit, release, use Yunobo, shoot him just blindly, you know. 9 times out of 10 I said, you know, he usually hits his feet, but I actually was really blind aiming that time. Let me try to do this right. Pay attention and not talk. Okay, surrounded by rocks, go ahead and recall. Once you step out, turn recall off, and go ahead and use Yunobo, guys. And you can blind aim, but make sure you're aiming somewhat in his direction. Ouch. Just like so. Wow, I keep missing his feet, guys. I haven't had this much trouble with this in a while. But it's happening now, so I guess we can just go ahead and call it part of the fun. Okay, that's another way to do it. Maybe not. Ouch. Okay, maybe I need to shoot him through the boulder. No, he just breaks the boulders. Okay, guys, I had this down pat the other day. Now I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Give me a second, it'll come to me. Actually, I better heal up here, huh? Okay, I know I recalled this. I know I did that. I know I got out of here, and then he lobbed 3 more rocks down at me. Okay, and then I use Yunobo. Whoa, I did not get Yunobo? Seriously? Wow, I missed his feet again! When I said I was going to drag this fight out, this was not exactly what I had in mind. Okay, so I guess I just got lucky all the other times when I just blind aimed. Let's see if I can hit him this time, shall we? Unreal. Oh, that just happened. Okay, whatever I was doing all week, it's not working out this time. I don't know why. I mean, I had it down to a science. Part of the problem is I just keep missing his feet. Like, what the heck? Alright, I got one that time. Okay, so you gotta hit the foot. That'll knock him off the ceiling, guys. It's probably a little harder than, you know, it looks. Because, wow, I tried a few times there and I kept missing. So I'm gonna try that again, actually. Wow, yeah, I am just missing. I walked right into that one. So I guess when those lava rocks break, if he's too close, it'll knock him on his butt too, and that ruins your attack. Okay, I hit him that time. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end it, guys. So yeah, you just kind of got to really try to hit the feet there. There's really no other way around that. So folks, I genuinely hope that helps you guys out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, that is always appreciated. And as always, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Alright guys, we did it. We got through it. I'm 99% sure I got all the chests. And that's it, folks. All you gotta do is grab your heart container. Boom, baby. And grab your teardrop for, you guessed it, some more cutscene stuff. It's okay, it'll be fun. So guys, while my game is tinking there, I'll go ahead and catch up with chat. And wow, I'm just under the 2-hour mark. I was hoping to do that quicker, but that's okay.
Yunobo, Little Rock.
I've heard that voice.
Many years ago, in the Kingdom of Hyrule's early
Yeah, Dee Dee, that's the name of
stages.
Zelda. Like, not recognizing the puzzle when it's right in front of you. I was just chatting with somebody in comments about that earlier today, as a matter of fact, from an older Breath of the Wild video.
That's what you need to know.
Excuse
about
me.
the imprisoning war.
And they were just kind of saying, you know, it kind of sucked. It was right there the whole time. I was like, yeah, that's it. I mean, that's the name of the game. That is the game. Like, they'll spend hours just staring at it. And then when you finally see the solve, it's like, wow, really?
You fight?
That was it? Like, yeah, anyway. Yeah, the maps can be very confusing. But it's better than the Skyrim maps. Skyrim maps will give you a headache. Alright, wow. Yeah, the legs are starting to go numb. That's my cue, anyway. But, yeah, don't even get me going on tech support. I'm not techie at all. Running a YouTube channel without being minded like that or skill set, yeah. Learning how to do YouTube is basically like learning another big video game. I'll put it that way. And I still don't know anything like about it. I'm still just kind of like an infant in that respect. Haha, Homer Simpson! Donuts! Totally forgot about that. So I wasn't a huge Simpsons fan, but I watched my share. And yeah, the donuts thing was always awesome. Hey, Draven, good to see ya. Not sure how long you've been there, just now saw your name pop up. Thanks for joining. Yeah, thanks, Jackie. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, the cutscenes. Holy guacamole. Killing us slowly. Yeah, Didi, thank you so much. Happy you enjoyed it, and you're welcome. Absolutely welcome. Oh wow, left leg is really going numb. I didn't think I'd have to paint my little picture on there, but wow. Those are not my bones making noise. That is my sock rubbing against the bottom of the couch as I continue to stretch my leg. Okay, guys, so that updates our regional phenomena here. Wait, where's all the ones that are done? The closed door? No, that's not it. Am I not seeing it? Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so that should also effectively complete Yunobo of Goron City. Okay, so guys, I wasn't paying attention. Did they automatically pull me out of the temple and I wound up here and the game just automatically closed the quest, or did I do something there? I know I went through some dialogue, but did I have to talk to someone, or was that automatically initiated? Because if it is, we're done. If it's not, I need to probably say something about that. Oh, remember this? The brothers roast, or not, wasn't that? It was like some challenge. BOTW. Is that grandpa? Anyway. Highlands leg cramps OTC. Okay, thanks, Jackie. I'm gonna look into that. Huh. Never even heard of it. Alright. It sounds like I might have some relief there. Okay, thanks, Dee Dee. Yeah, I really wasn't paying attention there. Thanks for letting me know. Alright guys, yep, definitely need to go ahead and call it here. Thank you so much once again. Definitely hope you guys have a good night. And we'll see you guys back tomorrow for... I'll probably do like the Secrets of Goron City tomorrow. That should be a lot of fun. A lot of quests to do there. So definitely going to be a good time. So thanks again so much for... thank you again so much for hanging out. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Alright folks, peace.